You just paid off all your credit cards and you're about to buy a house? Let's freaking go, dude. That's like seriously awesome. That's such the most amazing feeling. Dude, what time is it? Am I awake? Should I go back to bed? What the heck's going on? Yeah, it's awesome, dude. Seriously. Buying the house that I currently live in is probably like the biggest accomplishment for me. Pretty much all the financial decisions I made all the way through high school and college all led up to me buying this house. Don't be frightened. Sometimes you gotta put yourself out there. I really had to put myself out there for this house because we could only just barely afford it, but it was the right decision. It was the right decision in the end. My brother-in-law is looking to build his house. My grandma built her house way back in the day. If you live somewhere with a lot of open plots, it's definitely an option. Right now, it's a pretty good option, too, because the housing market is nuts. You'll build it for cheaper, and it'll be instantly worth more than you spent on it. Like, you'll literally make money just building it. Because it'll be worth more if you were to sell it right after building it. So... One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Yeah, I had to play the long con with this house. I rented all the way through college, and then as soon as I was done with college, got married and bought a smaller house, and then the smaller house we just did whatever we could to get by, and then sold it for this house, and then this house is our actual, like, put money into it, make it nice house, because we're gonna live in it for a long time. So I've put a lot of investment into this house. I didn't put any investment in my old house because I knew I was gonna sell it, but that also came with its own struggles. Yeah, I've thought about it, Sid. I've even thought about just running the remake in general. The speedrun's to the point now where it's like just on the cusp of like would be just long enough for me to be able to do it. Like it's almost too long, but I think I could manage. I think the only big issue with the remake is I don't think there's any breaks. Like, to skip all the cutscenes, I don't think there's any break. And I kind of need breaks. Because I run in the morning, and my mornings are very, like, yeah. yeah, intermission. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Intermission is shorter. It's also got some really cool tech with Yuffie because her tech is like insane. So. Dude, I can't get over the Centipede song. It's so good. When I first played Intermission, and I got to the Centipede boss, and it's got that Wu-Tai flavor in there, I was like, dude, this is incredible. And actually giving Scarlet like a big role is really cool too. I liked everything about Intermission. I had absolutely like no gripes about Intermission. And I like where it ends. I like how it ends, giving Yuffie like a really good, no spoilers, gives Yuffie a really good setup to be interesting in the next game. Instead of just being like, oh, there's Yuffie. Now we have like something to look forward to. Yeah, I love that she has like this really awesome motivation for being part of the crew now, instead of just like, I'll steal their materia. It's way more interesting. How's it going, Irish? Yeah, I absolutely love what they did with Yuffie. They couldn't have done her character better. And you know, it was such a great idea too, because if you think about it, it's a while before you get a new character after leaving Midgar. So it's cool now that we can look forward to Yuffie. Man, my reactors are really good this morning. Thanks, Irish. My only complaint up to this point, which isn't really a complaint but more of just a concern. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Is that I feel like they have kind of done too much. They've used too much of their resources already. I'm afraid they won't have as much nostalgia juice for part 2. You know, we've already seen most of the summons. Already seen most of the characters. Granted, like Vincent and Sid in particular are like super hype, but those are the only characters we haven't seen yet. And yeah, like I think hopefully where they're going gives us enough to go off of, because a lot of the a lot of the shock value of like, oh my god, it's Aerith, oh my god, it's Red 13, oh my god, it's Yuffie, oh my god, it's Bahamut, oh my god, all that, a lot of that's gone. So. Let's go in Bisque. Who are the top 3 characters in OG Final Fantasy VII that deal the most damage with their limit break? I have a whole video on limit breaks if you want to just watch that on the channel. But, all creation is the strongest limit in the game in terms of just one hit. And Unger Max and High Wind are the strongest limits in the game in terms of multiple hits if they're doing max damage. And I believe High Wind is the strongest limit in the game in terms of base calculation. But Omni Slash is close because it auto-crits. I do all the number crunching in that limit video I made a long time ago. How's it going, Uzbek? I'm doing great, man. How you doing? I had a rough start to the week. Well, rough weekend, really. But, the week's been amazing, so. Overall, I'm doing good. Doom of the Living is cool. Unfortunately, it's weaker than pretty much all the other multi-hit limits. High Wind, Omni Slash, Catastrophe are all stronger. And Unger Max hits more, so if you happen to be doing max damage, then it's better than Doom of the Living. But Doom of the Living has swag factor. I feel it, Ataru. Hang in there. Yeah, hopefully, Darth. Yo, Mike, thank you so much for the 17 months, man. Appreciate it. Oh man, my wife did that like a couple weeks ago. She just like bent over to pick up my son. And she was just like, her back was just dead for like 5 days. It's like, God, we're not that old, are we? Came and pick up the children. Is she ancient or is she an ancient? Maybe she has magic powers. An ancient. Good start if I can do Suna skip correctly. Thanks, Fitz. Yeah, man, it's been a lot of fun, not gonna lie. Like, not that speedrunning Final Fantasy VII wasn't fun before, but something about it now, like, I'm just having a lot of fun running the game. I feel like the tricks are at the point now where it's up to me to do them correctly. They feel consistent. Like old Jesse skip, I hated. I just felt like half the time I had no chance of getting it. And like really old Skip setup was like frustrating, and then like the RNG at the end of the run just sucked. Now it feels like it's up to me. Granted, elevator sucks, but like resetting a 40-minute run is so much better than resetting an hour-and-a-half run. And the beginning of the game is fun enough to where I don't really mind resetting a 40-minute run as much anymore. Like, it used to be kind of torture to get to elevator, and then elevator would give you bad luck and you'd have to go through the torture again. Now it's like fun up to that point, so if I reset, it's not a big deal. I don't know, it's just been fun. It's been fun running the game. Everyone's excited about it. I'm excited about it. We're close to a minute barrier, and that's exciting. All this new stuff with like the new FPS fix and the new beginning seed and stuff is all exciting, and it's just an exciting time to run the game, and it's fun. And I've improved a lot. And honestly, it's more fun to run when you've improved a lot, when you feel like you're playing well. Before, it felt like I was riding on the coattails of like other people.
It's time, bro.
And just trying to do what they were doing.
Could it be? Oh, it is.
The sauce.
The sauce.
Now I feel like I'm actually good at running the game, not just doing what other people did and getting lucky and getting a good time. I'm not super interested in speedrunning other Final Fantasies, mostly because most of the other Final Fantasies are longer runs, and I don't prefer longer runs. The only run I'm interested in doing is 6, because 6 is just like this, where it's like really mechanical and fun, but also super broken. Those are like my favorite types of speedruns. My favorite types of speedruns are speedruns where like you get to do really cool, crazy tricks that are like visually crazy, but then there's also like a lot of mechanical stuff to it. It's not just crazy. It's not just glitches and then it's over, you know? Like, it's mechanical and it has cool, crazy stuff, right? And 6 is just like that, just like this game, where there's a bunch of mechanical stuff, but then it's also really broken. The problem with 6 is that the setup is awful, and I'm also not really an expert on 6. I only played through 6 recently. And so I have a lot to learn if I want to speedrun 6. Yo, J-Will, thank you so much for the 200 bits, man. Appreciate it a lot. And think of the bits price as well. So, I don't know. But 6 is really interesting. Other than that, all the other games are just a bit too long. I just don't prefer longer runs. I would love to speedrun 10 if it weren't freaking 9 hours. Like, I would already be speedrunning 10 if it were like 2 hours, but it's like 9 hours. So, I'm passing on that. The only other game, Final Fantasy game that I might run is Remake. Right now, though, I want to do this. I want to get sub 125. That's my goal. And then I want to do any percent, and I want to get world record back in that. So I can hold world record in both categories again at the same time. That's the goal. And then after that, I have a couple games in mind that I want to run. I want to try running completely new games that I want to try running. One is a game that a lot of people in this community likes, and I think the speedrun's cool, so I want to try it. One is a game from a series I've already run. And one is a game of a genre that I've never run before, because I like running new genres. And one is a potato. Alright, don't screw this up. A little slow, but I'll take it. Minus 6.9. Nice. Alright, I'm gonna try this new strat for talking to this guy. Can't wait for it to fail miserably. Oh my god, it didn't fail. That's so much better, dude. Botch the menu there, but that's fine. I was mashing circle too fast.
Are you sure about that?
I don't care about my achievements. We do not know when the Advance Wars remake's coming out. They pushed it back. Yo, yeah, thank you for the bits. Siri, thank you for the bits as well. Schrodinger, Siri. That was good, but I kind of botched that last part because I forgot to go into the arrange menu first. But the shopping was really good. I even got the, like, instant shop menu. Sometimes when you walk in there, if you, like, hit circle as the screen's loading in, it just loads in the shop menu instead of loading in the field first. It just looks like you walked in and suddenly the shop opened up. We just materia smuggled a mastered throw materia, a mastered enemy away materia, a mastered seal materia, and a mastered sneak attack materia.
Pretty good.
And then we went to the store, we sold the seal materia, we bought a mithril armlet, we put the throw, sneak attack, and enemy away materials on Cloud.
7 seconds till the end. Time enough for you, perhaps. But what will you do with it? Let's see.
My fingers. Turtle. The beautiful bro. If I could go back in time and change my screen name, my screen name would be The Beautiful Bro. With the in all caps. The Beautiful Bro. That'd be a really good screen name. FFVIII Productions. Wow. Mod him and then ban him. Oh, you're no fun. Thanks, Kaz. Just wait, this one's gonna be even better. Hey, ladies. What's that picture in the background, by the way? Looks like a stick figure riding a surfboard or something. How's it going, Snipes? All they do in that stupid show is yell. I don't think that's very accurate. There's like 900 episodes. There has to be one episode where they don't yell. They also run. Find it? Alright, I will. What percentage of the show, what percentage of the episode do they not have to be yelling for it to be a not yelling episode? Because certainly they yell at some point, because there's got to be some kind of, you know, conflict. It's talking like 80%? 80% of the episode they don't yell. Is that fair? Listen. I am a Naruto expert, alright? I watched exactly one episode. I watched the first episode. So I am very much a PhD in Naruto. And I can tell you, there's at least one episode where they don't yell and don't say Susuke-kun. How's it going, Kowalski? In this category, it's actually faster to get Tifa picked because these fights go so fast. My mashing through this section has been really good. So sorry! By the way, that's like the biggest lantern I've ever seen. Why is it so big? It takes up like a quarter of the room. Is that really necessary? I already got the phallic-looking pillows to the left. A jukebox, a disco ball. Do we really need the lantern? Just trying to keep the gremlins away. I don't know if it's supposed to look that way or not, but it's like, it's oddly juxtaposed on top of the other pillows. I don't know why. No, the only thing that affects who gets picked is the items you get. It is slightly faster if Aerith gets picked because you don't have to watch her run around the table, but unfortunately it takes too long to go grab those items. It's actually kind of hard to get Aerith picked. You have to pick up some weird items to get that to happen. Another Glod. Dang, dude. With all these Glods. Sub 125 with bad elevator luck is starting to look possible. Everything went, like, completely flawless. I don't know, man. It's... I've learned a lot from, like, all the Celeste speedruns as to how much micro really matters. Like, looking at my splits yesterday, I looked at it and I was like, okay, 10 seconds here, 20 seconds here. With better luck, we can get sub 125. But, like, with these long RPG runs, it can be hard to, like, sit down and realize how much the micro movement matters. Like, just moving better throughout the entire run, given that it's an hour-and-a-half long speed run, saves so much time. I mean, if I save 2 seconds on just better movement in every split, that's like, what, 14, 16 seconds throughout the run? Just from movement alone. And that's 2 seconds, which is lowballing it. I just saved like 4 seconds from movement alone in that section. Yeah, I think it's just easy to fall into that trap of like, oh, I'll worry about the micro movement once everything's figured out, but if you're always thinking about it and always improving the micro, it works out better in the end. Like, I think maybe it's a bad trap to think like, oh, I don't have to worry about every single second until we get to wherever your goal is. Like, oh, if you're shooting for a world record or something, like, okay, I'm not going to worry about micro movement until I'm within like 10 seconds of world record or something. But then you have a lot of catching up to do once you get there. Celeste kind of taught me that, because I worried so much about the macro in Celeste for so long. When I finally, like, stopped and worked on my micro and actually, like, broke down every single room, my time drastically, drastically came down. I was just saving so much time in every section. Now, of course, Celeste is way more micro-based than this, but you get my point. Like, I think micro is really important. Celeste has kind of taught me that. How does he survive that fall? His shoes. He has special shoes. It's the power of plot armor. It's the power of the Keyblade. I always forget where I'm facing after that fight. Like, what button I should be holding coming out of the fight. How's it going, Retro Dad? You guys are starting to confuse me with your names. We got MTG, then we have Retro Gamer Dad, then we have Retro Dad MTG. How am I gonna keep all this together? You guys are getting me thinking about MTG though. I've been looking at some Magic cards lately. Magic is no longer like a hobby that I stick with. It's more of a hobby that I just randomly like look into every once in a while, and every once in a while I'll buy a box and do a draft, and then just that's kind of my MTG fix for the next couple months. But I still really love looking into it and everything. Did I get slap skip on complete accident? Did you make one of those for New Game Plus, Mavic? Because that's the question we get the most. Rightfully so. Oh, cool. It's good to see you again. Also, Sun stealing your screen name. Hate to see it. Yeah, that's definitely the number one question we get is like, what's New Game Plus? And usually people will do exclamation mark New Game Plus. So you can have it work with that too, because that's what people usually try. It's just exclamation mark New Game Plus. Or I can make my own. Yeah, we just got it yesterday, Capsy. No, no elevator manip yet. It's not consistent enough yet. It will probably never be consistent enough. And it's gonna be one of those things where, like, I only do it if that's my only choice to save time. Because I don't see it ever being consistent. It's just so super hard. But we'll see. Yo, Darth, think of the gifted sub to Retro Dad. Yo, my boy Lavitz. So great to see you, man. Hope you're doing well. Hope the new year is starting off good for you. I really wish I could go for elevator manip, like, without blowing the run. But it's just too much of a punishment if you miss it. I would lose all of my time that I've made so far, and then some. Probably lose like 15 to 16 seconds if I went for it and failed. It's just like not worth it. Wow, that's really bad. I got 2 turns, and he got a turn. Really unlucky. But it actually didn't waste much time because he did his quick attack. It's just unlucky that that many turns went by and I didn't get a runaway. Alright. Time to see if this speedrun is a speedrun or not. If I get bad elevator luck, I'll probably just keep going. I want to finish a run. This one run. We do have some time to save at the end, so like if I got 5 fights, I might still be able to squeak out the PB. Anything worse than just 5 fights, though, be bad. I guess, though, okay, if we got 5 fights, but coin went off every time, we'd probably end up, like, even. Because this PB got 4 fights, but coin failed 2 of the fights, so... Probably end up even if I got 5 fights. How's it going, Felly? How you doing today, man? This early game is pretty fire, though. I'm within 1 second of my best. 47 minutes into the run. That's pretty wild. Just how optimized this is now. And here comes the part where the screen just yeets before we ever get to see. Watch. Meow.
I'm Captain Bosch. I'm Captain Bosch von Rotzenberg of Dalmasca. Don't listen to Ondor's lies.
She's not lying. She's telling the truth. See, I'm going in circles now. Those are my golds. If I were to do every single split the best I've ever done it in any run. Stupid kid. I have no idea where to go next. I'm just guessing. Guess I'll climb this pole, see what's up here. No mercy. Should be able to get first cycle. Yeah. It's weird. Oh yeah, that works pretty well. Toaster oven works good too. Google HQ. Nice. Haven't had a fail yet. Alright. Death you or Sephiroth Brian in the chat. See if this is a speedrun or not. Big bucks, no whammies. I'd be okay with 1 employee or just 4 fights. Or 5 fights with all sneak attacks. Honestly. Any of that would be fine. Not a great start. Not a great start either. Point. One fight and 1 fail coin already. high roll. Maybe at least a 12. Oh, we got an employee though. Didn't even think about that. High roll? Oh, no way, dude. No frickin' way. I can't believe it. Employee and 4 encounters. So 3 encounters. Best luck I've ever gotten in a run since I started rerunning the game. It sucks though. 2 failed coins this section. Look at the difference in time though. Just from that one employee. All I gotta do is just play the rest of the game the same way I did yesterday. We got sub 125 in the bag. Thanks to pretty good luck and a really good early game. Explain the coin. So basically, well, hold on, let me get through this section first. Then I have plenty of time to explain. So there's a materia in the game called Throw, and when you master it, it becomes Coin. In Coin, you can throw money at enemies, and it does damage based on how much money you throw. So if you throw 10,000 gil, it does 100 damage. Oh no. It's not that bad. Or 1,000 rather. If we get good mayor luck, that would save even more time. Mayor is the best. Mayor's the best. He is the best. So, if you throw like 10,000 gil, it does 1,000 damage, 12,000, 1,200, etc. And in this run, we smuggle a mastered throw materia and a mastered sneak attack materia into the file. So every single fight, there's an 80% chance that we start the fight with a throw or with a coin. And if you sneak attack or counter with coin, there's a line of code in the game that will, because you can't input how much money you want to throw, it just does it. So instead of asking you how much gil you want to throw, it just automatically throws the amount necessary to win the fight. If sneak attack doesn't go off, then we have to manually input it. But if sneak attack goes off, which is an 80% chance, then it'll just throw exactly what we need to end the fight immediately. Or if the enemy has more than 9,999 health, then it'll just throw enough to do 9,999 damage. To every enemy. It'd be great to get a fast runaway here. That works too. How's it going, Dustin? Yep. This is the most broken category of Final Fantasy VII. The game practically ends as soon as you leave Midgar. The any percent category is also almost as broken, but it's about 20 minutes longer. Because you have to set up the wrong warp manually. In this category, we just do it as soon as we leave Midgar. If we make no discernible mistakes, or like big mistakes, I should say, for the next 25 minutes, and we get decent sneak attack luck, this is sub 125, 100%. Yeah, we even have a little bit of time to save at the end because sneak attack failed on Motorball and we got a long encounter at the end. So like, final split, we have even more time to save. Yeah, I would just use whatever you have left. How's it going, NES Kitten? We have a command for that now. Long story short, it's like any percent, but a little faster. Let's not talk to this random lady this time. How's it going, Sefri? I can't believe we got that elevator lock. Actually got an employee on a run that had really good early game. I know, I love that NPC. This whole thing's stupid. So we really want sneak attack to go off in this next fight. It's really slow if it doesn't. And then after that, it would be really nice if it goes off during Motorball, but in my PB it didn't go off. So if it doesn't go off in this run, we won't lose time. We just won't gain time. Then final split, I just gotta do everything right. We have a little bit of luck left, and a little bit of like mechanics left. Also, I am gonna risk it and not give Cloud enemy away, so there is a chance that we get a fight on the way to Motorball. And if we did, the run would be in dire jeopardy. But we're not going to talk about that because it's not going to happen. Also, it's getting hot in here, and I don't know if it's my heater or... I'm nervous. I don't feel nervous. I think it's my heater. House is on fire, it's fine, just keep going. Nice. Very good. Even saved a little bit of time. Best is just my golds. Best is my sum of best. If I did every single split the best I've ever done it, that is what the best category is. Or the best column. It's just to let me know how much time I actually lost on it split. Instead of against my PB. So for example, like, if my PB had a terrible motorball split, then I could have a terrible motorball split, and it wouldn't look that bad on the splits if I didn't have that best column. The best column lets me know, like, oh, that was actually a bad split. I don't currently run the PlayStation 1 categories because they're a bit too long for me, but I have help with the routing and stuff.
It's time, bro. The sauce.
I run the PC categories because they work better with my schedule.
The sauce. The sauce.
Yeah. That's not to say that, like, I don't like these categories or anything. I love these categories. I prefer running these categories. This category in particular is my favorite category in the game. It's the most broken and the most entertaining, in my opinion, to watch. The only bad thing about this category is the bosses are a bit boring, because you just throw money at them. Any percent, you actually have to do strategies for the bosses, so that's more exciting. But I really like this category, because it is the fastest you can beat the game, and it still has a lot of mechanics in it. And it's also the category that I kind of revolutionized myself when I found materia smuggling, so I kind of consider it my category. After we're done with this category, after we get sub 125, we're going to be doing PC any percent, which is a bit different, and actually has like boss strategies and stuff. And we'll be trying to get world record in that category too, so we can hold both PC records at the same time again. Yeah, you do at least still have Guard Scorpion, which is really a cool fight as it is right now. Even though it's the same every time, it's a cool fight. I've always said that 100% in this game is lame because it's basically just whether or not sneak attack appears. But Ace has found pretty much a guaranteed manip to get sneak attack that's looking to be implemented into 100% soon. If that happens, then 100% will actually be a good category. Or a consistent category. I shouldn't say, like, it's bad. Like, it's still a cool category. You get to see the whole game, but it's just kind of watered down by the fact that sneak attack either makes or breaks the run, every single run. If that's used, then 100% actually becomes, like, a really cool competitive category. Not a category I'll probably ever do, because it's too long for me, but... Honestly, I don't even mind coin going off in this fight much, because the stupid green screen attack is so long. I'm not even sure it wastes that much time to just get coin. It does waste a lot of money, though. Is there a category for people who consistently take 70+ hours to beat the game? The fun category? Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm a speedrunner. I've never played this game other than speedrunning. I don't even know who these characters are. I don't even know what we're doing. Who killed that guy? I don't know. Everyone knows that speedrunners know nothing about the games they speedrun. They actually hate video games. They just speedrun. Oh yeah, the guy from Smash Bros? With the long sword? I know him. Sure waste a lot of time trying to not waste time. Yeah, it's cool that they have the Crash Bandicoot reference in this game. It's pretty neat. Good ATB. Sneak attack failed though. It's unfortunate. Gotta watch 2 attacks now instead of 1. As long as everything goes to plan, this is very possibly gonna hit our goal. This fight was really slow though. You got 2 attacks off. 3 attacks if you count the first one. Definitely lost some time there. Alright. Everyone hold your breath. No fight, 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 no fight. You can breathe again. Alright. There are 2 ounces of luck left. Whether or not Motorball gets sneak attacked, and how fast the final fight is. And whether or not that sneak attack goes off, so I guess 3. I just have to do all the menuing at the end correctly. I think... Oh, and I have to do party skip, which I got party skip first try in PB. So I don't know, it's going to be interesting. If Motorball Sneak Attack goes off, we save time. If I screw up party skip, we lose time. And then the last split, it's pretty much going to be the same. I think we save some time from that encounter if it goes off faster, but... You took your sweet time. Hello? Yo, Kazra, thank you so much for the 28 months, man. Appreciate it, dude. Yo, SJ, thank you so much for the Prime. Or not the Prime, the regular sub. Appreciate it, man. How's it going, Hoodie? And yeah, thank you so much for the 1,549 bits. Holy cow. Thank you, thank you. That timing was really awkward. I was like, wait a second, I game overed? Don't do that. Freak me out. So, sneak attack once again failed, which is funny. But, he only got one arm attack off, so I guess it's whatever. Alright, just get party skip. I'll take it. Please. Good. Dude, I thought it was too far. Like, 100% thought I was too far. Gave myself a heart attack. Good. Come on, sneak attack, please. One time. This is about the same encounter luck. Sneak attack one time. Yes, yes. Let's freaking go. Oh my god, I think we did it. Oh my god, dude. I think we did it. I seriously, like, did not think... I mean, we... we just got the 125.13 yesterday. I was like, alright, let's just chill today. See what kind of elevator luck we get. Maybe get a better starting seed next week. Go at it next week. I'm pretty sure this is it. Oh my god, go dude, go! I was so nervous during that last fight, holy cow. Let's go! Yes! Yes! 124.49! Yes! Frickin' past 50 as well. We did it. Sub 125. Yes! Yes, yes. Frickin' yes. Let's go. I'm so happy. Not by no means a perfect run, but we got it. We got it. Let's go. Thank you guys so much. Yes. Oh man. I was so... Man, like I said, dude, I was chilling. I was chilling this run until elevator. I was like, wow, this is a really good early game. Like, I'm past 1 second 1 second worse than my summa best going into elevator. This is like a really good early game. If I can get this early game next week, this is gonna be, you know, we're gonna have a pretty good run on our hands. Then we get into elevator and magically get a freaking good luck elevator. Since I started running this 2 weeks ago, like, you know, we were practicing before that, but since we started doing runs, I have not gotten an employee once. So when I saw that employee, I was like, wait a second, what's going on here? I have a good early game and an employee, what's going on here? And then we clutched it out. I made no mistakes after that. Freaking let's go, dude. Yes. Wow. So I lost man, we got freaking Mayor Best as well this run. I lost 11 seconds to sample split because of that encounter being slow, which is pretty common. I mean, that's an 80% chance it's going to be slow. Motorball, freaking sneak attack didn't go off again. And then, geez, everything else freaking perfect. Like, this is a really good run. If we get a better starting seed, we will save some time at the beginning. And that's about it right now in terms of routing, unless you do elevator manip. This is a very good run with a very good route, which is exactly what we needed for sub 50, or sub 25. But we got sub 25.50, dude. Holy cow. I might have to retime it, because it's 49.95, so it might be 50. If I split early. Might actually be 124.50 on the dot, but let's freaking go, man. So happy. I was not prepared to be this nervous today. I was like, just chilling. Really wasn't try-harding today. But my early game's so good. Oh my god, dude. Like, that freaking avalanche skip was insane. Suna skip was meh. Wall market was freaking perfect. God dang, dude. So yeah, there's a lot of people here that haven't seen New Game Plus or PC runs. I have a video on my channel that goes really far in depth if you're interested in how it works. It's actually a video I'm really proud of. I worked very, very hard on that video, so if you are curious, check that video out. But basically, there's a wrong warp in this game where if you game over during the Nibelheim flashback and then go back to Nibelheim, the game glitches out and gets confused, and through a lot of really crazy stuff on the back end, it ends up teleporting you to places you're not supposed to be. And so in this run, we already have that glitch set up before the run begins. And once we get out of Midgar, we just immediately load that file, pull off the wrong warp to the debug room.
Pretty good.
And we use the debug room to teleport to the end of the game. In the any percent category, which is the category we're running next, you have to do it manually. So once you leave Midgar, you have to manually set up the wrong warp, which means we'll be doing Calm Skip to get to Junon, and then doing a Yuffie warp back into Midgar, and then setting up the wrong warp. So that category is like 20 minutes longer, and you actually get to see the wrong warp set up. This category is pretty funny if you watch it for the first time, because we literally just load a file and somehow we're in the debug room. In the any percent category, you actually get to see it happen, so you get a bit of a better understanding. Which we're going to run that category next week. So, but yeah, in this category, it's already set up, and you just boom, bang, pop. That's right, we don't even do Yuffie warping in any percent anymore. But yeah, we get to do Calm Skip in any percent too now, which is cool. It's a kind of a completely different route now. I haven't even done the route since the new setup where you, like, leave Nibelheim backwards. You do mansion skip and then you leave backwards. I haven't even done that yet. So that'll be fun to learn. Yeah, it's really wild. So, like, you know how in the flashback, when you take a picture with Sephiroth and Tifa, and then you walk up, you end up at the mountains. And if you try to walk back, it just takes you back to Nibelheim. It, like, takes out the world map. If you do mansion skip, it tricks the game into thinking that you're not in the flashback. And you can just leave back onto the world map. And then you set up the wrong warp from there. It's really wild. But yeah, you'll be seeing all that next week. If you're curious, we'll be routing it all out, so. Yep, next is any %. I might come back to this category when we find the better starting seed.
Are you sure about that?
I don't know. Kind of sure, kind of not sure. But I might. But sub 125 was my goal and we smashed it, so I'm good with this time for now. And I'm trying to get into any % now. Oh yeah, you have to die and then you battle warp there. Sorry, I'm still like I'm still kind of like going crazy over this run, so I'm not explaining things well. I'll explain it next week when we do that. Right now I'm just trying to stay on the ground. Because I was not ready for this today at all. It's not prepared. First run, yeah. No, I had one, like, get to guard Scorpion and screw up run. That was it. It was my first real run.
This game sucks!
This game does suck. Holy cow, man. Thank you guys so much for all the support. Absolutely wild. Lapilla, thank you for the 200 bits. Milk, thank you for the 10 gifted subs. Livestream, thank you for the 10 gifted subs. Capsy, thank you for the bit. Never the Expert, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Thank you. Emulgator, thank you for the 33 months. Yet, thank you for the 5,000. Siri, thank you for the 69. Ebenezer, thank you for the 480. Quantum, thank you for the gifted sub. Livestream, thank you for the 5,555 bits. Blue Saf, thank you for the 100 bits. Hero, thank you for the 1,000. Mavic, thank you for the 124. Capsy, thank you for the 48. Bryce, thank you for the 1,245. Forrest, thank you for the 1,500. Iris, thank you for the 100. Brahman, thank you for the gifted sub. M3, thank you for the 200. Limit Break, thank you for the gifted sub. Yet, thank you for the 2 gifted subs. Catfish, thank you for the 300. Never the Expert, thank you for the 280. X Soul Die, thank you for the 1,000. Nashriel, thank you for the 1,500. You guys are incredible. Thank you so much. Oh, man. Wow. What a week this has been, man. Not really. A lot of the red on the right side is because of luck that's never going to be perfect. You're never going to get through the run with every single Sieg attack going off. That's that would be very rare. So, like, you're going to lose time to RNG at some point. But some of that red is, you know, stuff that could be... Like, well, I talked about it before. Right when the run ended, I said all the time saves. But, like... Yeah. Better starting seed, elevator manip, sneak attack going off during motorball. Are kind of like the big three. But elevator manip doesn't even count, to be honest. Not yet. Like I said, you have to take the best column with a grain of salt, because there's luck that's never going to be perfect. The longer the run, the more red that category is going to be, like, just off of default. Well, like I said, there are some very small time saves. A better starting seed would save like 10 or 15, maybe even more. And then, like, Motorball Sneak Attack not going off is pretty slow, but that's RNG. In terms of my play, Suna Skip was a bit slow. I think my Smuggle menu was a bit slow. Movement was very good in this run, but certainly there's a second here or there that can be saved through better movement. And I mean, all the tricks I did perfect, other than Suna Skip being a bit slow. So I personally am very, very happy with this run. The play was very, very good, and the luck was very, very good. Not perfect, obviously, but very good. More than I can ask for with my terrible luck usually. I still can't believe I got that employee. I still can't believe it. Well, the one elephant in the room is elevator manip. Elevator manip could save an insane amount of time, but it's just not viable yet. But yeah, in terms of what we were going for and the route that we did and stuff, this is amazing. Almost the best run we could have possibly done. Like, I was looking for 124, high 50. I was looking to just barely squeak out a 125. And we kind of smashed that. This early game was nuts. And then good RNG all the way through the rest of the run. So, I am very, very happy with this run. Can it be improved in the future? Totally, but I'm very, very happy with this run. Very, very happy. I mean, you can say that about any speed run, that it can be improved in the future, but I mean, like, the yeah, like the instant time save is a better starting seed. Other than that, a lot of the RNG that was good in this run would just probably be nulled by bad RNG in another spot. I think this is overall very good RNG. I still can't believe that elevator lock. I was not prepared. After getting that elevator lock, I was almost certain I was going to screw up the guards. Because I was nervous. Wait, you can take the stairs? We could have skipped elevator all this time? By just taking the stairs? Well, I'm glad to have you here, Trapstar. I appreciate you being here, man. Yep, we're going to move on to any percent. Next week, we'll route out new any percent with Calm Skip. That's going to be super hype. Maybe by then we'll have a better starting seed too, so we can use a better starting seed, go in with Calm Skip, smash it. That's going to be fun. I got to learn new Calm Skip too. There's a new version of it that's slightly different. You go over the mountains instead of going through the river. It looks pretty cool. Yeah, it's done in the PSX run. It's very similar. It's the same exact concept. You just do it over by the marsh instead, and you walk through the mountains. It's just slightly faster than going all the way around and then going through the river. It's the same exact glitch, though. So that's going to be fun. Get to learn that. And I got to relearn some of the boss strats, because it's not all just throw grenades. Probably got to learn a new money route, too. That will be a blast. Thanks again, everyone, so much for being here. Thanks for all the support. You guys are amazing. I want nothing more than to experience this kind of stuff with you guys in particular. So thank you. And there is Final Fantasy VII New Game Plus 30 FPS in 1 hour, 24 minutes, and 49 seconds, maybe 50. I don't know. We have to retime it. There it is. We did it.